We're back for another video, and today we're gonna be making another prediction for Formula 1. I actually didn't get to do one for Monaco, mostly because I was too lazy to do one, but overall also, honestly, predictions for Monaco are kind of useless since, most of it is basically decided with qualifying. So I guess I could make some predictions for qualifying. I guess most races nowadays don't really have a lot of changes post-qualifying either, but I don't know, man. With Monaco, it's to the extreme. I mean, the only stuff we saw changing was literally because of DNFs and stuff and penalties that make no sense, basically, because clearly the FIA screwed up in the speed measurings in the pit straights. But yeah, I'm back here. I'm going to be doing some predictions for the Barcelona GP. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's start with qualifying. As usual, I'm gonna be predicting who ends up in last place out in Q3, I guess in general, and then the top 10. So I'm going to say that Alonso actually gets past Q3, not Q3, Q1 for the first time this year. He actually scored a point last time around, so I mean, if I actually did my video as I'm usually supposed to, I would have actually predicted that Alonso would have scored a point. I'm not even, just claiming that because I have no proof now. Otherwise, I actually, if you want to know what I predicted for Monaco, I actually predicted Charles Leclerc to take pole and to win the race, and well, that prediction got completely screwed by Leclerc himself, crashing twice, both in the race and in the qualifying session. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna shy away from the horrible prediction, but I did predict Alonso to score a point, and well, I was right, I guess, on that one. But yeah, back to Barcelona. I'm gonna predict that Alonso actually gets through to Q2, so it's a good surprise in that regard. As for the ones that go out in Q1, it's gonna be Bottas, it's gonna be Perez, it's gonna be Stroll, and it's going to be hmm, it's going to be Ocon gets out in Q1, and I'll say I don't know actually. Let's go with let's go with Bortoleto getting out in Q1. We're back in another power track. I mean, it could also be yes, but actually, yeah, no, it's not Bortoleto. It's gonna be Albon. It's gonna be Albon. So then, for the top 10 in qualifying, let's see. I mean, the top 8 is basically always gonna be the same, no matter what. So it's kind of pointless to even consider anything else. So it's only gonna be two teams from the bottom that are gonna be um, contending for anything in Q3. So basically, two drivers. I think Haas is too slow for Q3. Honestly, they're definitely very middling alongside Williams. I'd say Haas is actually worse than Williams overall, I think. So yeah, um, Carlos may get through to Q3. He has been doing that for a while now. I think Audi is gonna go back to what they were before. They don't really do as well in tracks where the engine, their deficit is definitely hurting them. So yeah, I mean, only really, I don't think Audi really can get to Q3. I don't think Haas can get to Q3 either. So I mean, it's Williams, VCAR, and Alpine. I think Colapinto is not great at qualifying. He's decent, but he's nothing special. So he can actually be beaten. Gasly is a bit harder. Gasly is basically always in Q3, and I'm also gonna guess that Gasly gets ninth again. I'd say Alpine is pretty strong, honestly. So yeah, as for 10th, I mean Lawson and Limblad. I mean, I actually would see Limblad probably more often than Lawson in Q3 because Lawson is a great racer. I don't think he's the best qualifier though. I think he definitely could be better in terms of qualifying speed, but in terms of racing, he's one of the best racers on the grid. Very aggressive, and you're basically seeing the results of that. But yeah, I'm actually gonna guess Colapinto gets to Q3 this time around, even though I was throwing some shade at him. As for the top 8, well, we're back on a power track. Red Bull has been surprising me. Ferrari is gonna be bring upgrades. I think Red Bull is gonna drop back to 14 this weekend. I feel like, I don't know, McLaren really sucked on Monaco. I don't know what the hell happened to them. They really sucked in Monaco. So I'm gonna guess that McLaren is gonna bounce back a little bit. I'm gonna guess Ajar is gonna end up in 8th. I'm gonna guess Piastri in 7th. Lando in 6th. Max in 5th. I mean, I'm expecting for the Ferrari upgrade to work pretty well, so they're gonna go forward for sure. So I'm expecting them to be here. And I'm gonna continue saying this until I get it right. Kimi Antonelli is gonna screw qualifying. I mean, I know I'm constantly shooting myself in the foot every single race apparently, but he is gonna end up in 4th. Then Lewis Hamilton in 3rd, Charles Leclerc in 2nd, and George Russell in 1st. I mean, I'm constantly shooting myself on the foot, and personally, in my opinion, George Russell has already lost the title this year, not because of the point deficit, but because, in my personal opinion, Mercedes is doing everything they can to get Antonelli to win the title. I wouldn't even put it past them to actually sabotage George's car, in my opinion. I don't even think they're driving the same car. But on a baseline, I would say that honestly, Mercedes is absolutely at the very least favoring Kimi. I'm not gonna go ahead and say for a fact that they're sabotaging George, but they're definitely favoring Kimi right now. Right now, from the beginning of the season, honestly, not just right now. And every race kind of just proves that. So again, voting against Kimi when I actually believe that George is being sabotaged is actually just shooting myself on the foot willingly. But well, what can you do? I'm gonna do it anyway. One of these days I'm gonna get it right. As for the race, once again, we'll start immediately from here. I'm gonna predict that Kimi is gonna DNF this race. And I'm gonna predict that he's gonna crash himself out of the race, by the way, by doing something stupid. I think it is gonna happen this race. It has to happen this race. And as for the winner, it's gonna be George Russell. As for second place, it's gonna be Charles Leclerc. And to round out the podium, Max Verstappen is gonna end up in 3rd. Finally getting over his bad luck. Lewis Hamilton is gonna get a bad race. I think it's been coming already. A bad performance from him. And I think it's gonna be here. So I'm gonna put Lando Norris in 4th. I'm gonna put Lewis Hamilton in 5th. I'm gonna put Piastri in 6th. Kimi Antonelli DNF'd, so he's not gonna be here. I guess Hajar. Hajar is gonna DNF this race as well. It's when a switch. Max was the one who DNF'd. I mean, Hajar is the one who DNFs now. kind of like throwing a coin in the air. Hey, it's gonna happen. So we have the top six, right? The two McLarens, the two Ferraris, the one Mercedes, and the one Red Bull. So we have 4 point slots. I am gonna predict, this is delusional, I know, but I'm gonna put Alonso in 10th. Actually, no, I'm gonna put Alonso in 9th place. Something is gonna happen and he's gonna end up in 9th place. As for the rest of the points, I'm gonna put Carlos in 10th, Gasly in 7th, Colapinto is gonna lose out, and I'm gonna put Lawson in 8th. And those are the point scoring positions. I mean, one of them is delusional, which is Alonso, but I don't care. I do not care. It is his last Barcelona race, very likely, so I kind of wanted to score points. I mean, I wish he could win, but that's not even delusional. That's just straight up not happening, ever. I mean, even if the only way Alonso will win this is if all of the teams in front of him crashed, all the top 4 teams crashed out of the race or were disqualified, and even then, I mean, even then I don't think he has any chance of winning, because I mean Alpine is better, way better in fact. Williams is way better, Audi is better, Haas is better, Cadillac's not even that much worse. So yeah, I mean it's literally impossible for that to happen, but I'm gonna predict it anyway. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for my predictions. Thank you for watching. We'll see next time whether or not my predictions were right or not. I'm probably gonna be wrong once again on Antonelli, because I mean, I don't know, man. It seems like the universe is trying hard to contradict whatever I'm predicting. Every time I'm predicting Antonelli to screw up from race 1, and it just never happens. Maybe I'm reverse jinxing. Maybe if I start claiming that he's gonna do well. I mean, if that happens, I mean, this is the last race I do this. If after this race this continues with, I know, George getting quote-unquote bad luck, let's call it bad luck, and Antonelli getting out of ridiculous situations with perfect reliability, perfect strategy, with a car that seems faster than his teammate, well, I'm gonna start doing the opposite to reverse jinx this. I mean, that means that I'm never gonna get a prediction right, but well, at least the season will be more interesting. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you on the next one.